There are 70 low-income countries according to the IMF. Today, half of these countries are highly indebted, some to the point that they can no longer repay their debt. When that happens, who can they turn to for help? The Paris Club. It is an informal group that operates internationally, bringing together 22 creditor countries which made loans to developing countries in need. We are talking about public money lent state to state. The Paris Club creditors therefore have a dual role. A, to ensure that the indebted country is able to honor its debts, and B, to ensure that taxpayers in creditor countries are reimbursed. The goal is to achieve coordinated and sustainable solutions in response to debt crises. Okay, but how exactly?
In order to identify countries struggling to repair their debt at an early stage, the Director General of the French Treasury holds a meeting every month with all Paris Club members. There are 6 key principles underlying the Paris Club's activity. The conditionality principle. No intervention by the club is possible without the financial support of the IMF and its package of reforms, known as an IMF program. The comparability of treatment is also a core principle. It ensures that non-Paris Club members, both public and private, will make an effort at least as important as the Paris Club members. The 4 other principles are solidarity, consensus, information sharing, and case-by-case decision-making.
Since the founding of the Paris Club in 1956, 500 restructuring agreements have been reached with over 100 countries, amounting to over $600 billion. In order to help a country out of a financial deadlock, its debt is usually either cancelled or rescheduled, meaning that creditors extend the repayment period and sometimes reduce the interest rate. How has the Paris Club evolved over time?
Over the past 20 years, low-income countries have relied increasingly on private debt financing and loans from major emerging countries like China. As a result, the Paris Club welcomed new G20 creditors such as Brazil and South Korea in 2016. China, which is the main creditor of African countries, has a status of associate member of the club, as does India. In our next video, we will talk about the creation of the common framework, a new coordination method with the G20 creditors.